Welcome to Pagan Cooking, episode 2. Today we make
Orthosies, oatmeal,
Orthosies,
orthogonal, gluten-free, vegan, oatmeal raisin cookies.
gluten-free. So, like, you know, your baker, man, right? These fucking towels. Everybody's got them. Get rid of this shit. That takes away the heat. You don't want that shit. You don't want to go to time bake, because who needs that? You definitely don't want broil, because now it's making noises and shit. What you want is bake. And you're gonna ratchet the heat up a little bit to about 350. Put your head in there if you want.
All right, you're gonna want to get yourself a baking tray, medium-sized bowl, some $10 parchment paper. You're gonna want to line this tray with parchment paper, like so. You know, all right. So fun story. You know how in middle school, like people started wearing those like hipster, like Ray-Ban Wayfarer glasses? It was like what, like 7th, 8th grade? I was actually doing that before everyone else was doing that. I started like in it's like 6th grade. I kind of had those like chunky glass. Everyone was like, "Oh, that's kind of weird," but I saw them and I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." And like everyone else started doing it. By the time like I got to 8th grade, I was like the first one to do it.
How's that new mattress?
My parents got this new mattress. I think it's memory foam.
That's pretty cool. Oh, hey, how's it going? Pagan Cooking here. Iraq, your co-host. We're gonna make some flax eggs here, because you know pagans don't eat real eggs. Do we use a toaster?
Stop. That's the flax.
So this.
Stop. Food process.
So
Food.
You put this in your fridge.
All right. Food. The
ninja.
You
become a ninja, if I'm understanding correctly. And
Food. Yeah. More. Food. More.
So you do that for a while, and if you undercook it, you'll only end up with 6 eggs instead of a dozen. But I kind of like it. I kind of like it a little undercooked. You can just do it to your preference, though.
Bind our delicious gluten-frees together. You want to let that sit for about 15 minutes, and it'll come out looking great. So, all right. So like another story, right? I was like in Detroit once, and I was going to a coffee shop, and I left my car running like the whole time. Food. I got out of it was winter, I got out of my car, I left the keys in, and I just went to this coffee shop and I sat for 4 hours. I came back and everything was fine.
Have you ever slept on a Tempur-Pedic?
No, but I've heard really good things and I'm kind of curious to try.
You know, they say you sleep like 1/3 of your life, so like you should really consider that. Cup of Oats, not a sponsor.
1 cup oat flour, $20.
Half a teaspoon of baking soda. I got baking soda. Half a teaspoon of baking powder. I got
1 teaspoon cinnamon.
Simone.
Half teaspoon salt.
Simone.
All right, now you're gonna want to whisk all of the dry ingredients together in your medium mixing bowl.
So you're in your car, right? You're in Detroit. You're at this coffee shop, right? Yeah. So
yeah,
you're sitting there, your grubby paws on the wheel, right? And you got your fat ass. So there's a 2-step process for me to exit this vehicle. Number one, put it in park. So you put it in park, yeah? You're like, okay. Step 2, turning the ignition key to the off position. But you being the trendy son of a bitch you are.
So 1/4 cup coconut oil, 1/4 cup sugar,
You're gonna want a 1/4 cup of that sweet tree juice. You know the one. The kind you put on your pancakes when you're feeling like a flapjack in the breeze.
Food.
On Sunday morning. Aunt Jemima's my standby. She's been with me through thick and thin. Had some delicious Simone breakfast concoctions. And it's all thanks to that smiling lady right there. Simone. But this stuff, see that tree out there? This juice comes from that tree. He gave it to us. This was made in a factory. It's your choice.
Remember those pork dumplings we made earlier? Gloop those in right into your wet boys. Right like that. Right like that. Right like that. Right like that. Right in there.
1 teaspoon into this void, which has been crafted by magicians to contain precisely 1 space unit of 1 tablespoon. But remember, kids, space is not an empirical concept. Space is not an empirical concept. The concept is not empirical.
You're gonna want to whisk them together into a big sloop.
Hell no. I'm a trendsetter. Of a brand new...
You're gonna marry them. You're gonna make them kiss. You're gonna make them love. They're gonna go together, and you fold them together. They're gonna be sloppy. It's gonna be wet.
Be harmonious.
But they're gonna make world peace. In the meantime, I hope you're fucking listening to this. You throw in some oats, some more. You throw in some raisins.
The oats of war. These are them. You gently, in a Pyrrhic victory, spread them upon the lather table. Do nice. I really don't know what I'm doing. Step 1. You getting this? You getting this? Step 1. Good cookies. Complete ignorance. That innocence is the best tasting ingredient. So you got the seeds of war right here. It's all ready to go. Right? You get back down to your oven here. How did this get here? I told you, you get rid of these. We don't need those. You open this up. Now you see, I've pre-prepared the oven. I got a little piece of foil ready to go. That's gonna amplify. That's my transistor. You just nice and easy. Put them in their home. Wish them a good night. Good night. Good night. Go to 10 minutes. And in 10 minutes, you'll have yourself a delicious cookie. Pagan cookie. So hold on. So like standing outside your car now, Detroit all around, and your emaciated, malnourished, hipster, gaunt face with your
Food.
fat ass hipster glasses is hanging. You're looking at your GM convertible, and it's running, and it's purring, and you think, good. Wait a minute. Raisins aren't real. Raisins are real. Raisins aren't 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 real.
Raisins aren't real. Raisins aren't real. We want kale. Rick Schneider's a snail. We want kale. Rick Schneider's a snail.